now. I don't know how many views this is gonna get because it's literally like 9 o'clock at night, but whatever. I have 0. I have 0, so. I have 0. Oh, hey. All right, guys, give me your questions. We need questions. I finally have views, guys. I'm doing good. I'm a professional YouTuber. I know, right? If we don't give you, I mean, whatever works. There's one person. What? Are the Marcel, you're lying. You're a liar. I am about halfway to 300. How old am I? I'm 14. Oh, I have 5 views now. Yeah, I'm in 8th grade. Let me close my door. You know, I'm going live. Today's Saturday, right? I'm going live 4 days than I should be, because I normally go live every Wednesday, but. Is that better? Because I'm doing it on my phone, so. I can't. I'm sorry. You're a better streamer than me, Joey, so. I don't know if you lag. Wait, oh, I don't. Wait. Am I. What is he saying? What is he saying? English, please. Oh, okay. Wait. I don't know. We need questions, guys. This is a Q&A, not just give us your random bullcrap.
Anyone in the chat is particularly interested and is participating in the Lucky Chops Discord server, I can answer many questions about that. Yes, because you help run that, yes. Can you put a thing with the link of our streams in there?
Oh, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. Yeah.
Someone asked, how much money do you spend average on your saxophones or the instruments?
I just spent $680, so. I spend a lot. I spend a lot.
I have never spent money on a saxophone, strangely enough.
Dang it, Joey, you took one of my views. How dare you? Wow. I'm doing a lot of stuff right now, so I don't know when I'll be available for another collab because I'm working on a ton of stuff. I just spent 2 days working on my jazz audition, So that took a lot out of me. So I might be able to. I might. Yeah. I don't know what you said, but I'm agreeing. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe in about a month or 2 or 3 or 4. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff. I'll let you know when we can do another collab, Eric. So just I'll hit you up on
Say with me.
email. Hi. I don't want to say these people's names because I know I'm gonna butcher them. Hi, Jarnell. I'm gonna say Jarnell, but like sometimes I don't know. I'm just gonna type it in the chat just so I don't butcher your name to death. For some reason, the chat on my preview comes up before the actual stream, so there's no point in reading that. Hi, GRC. Please don't beg me to do anything, because I know you always do. What about... Oh, your collab? You didn't ask me to do a collab, did you? Hold on. A lot. A lot. So I did one... I think there's like 3 people wanting to do like 5 different songs with me. Oh, I did say it correctly. Thank you. Ever since... I probably should not have uploaded that Leo P video because now everyone is just asking me to do random stuff with them. I'm meh. I'm kind of mediocre. Can I play? No. He's already asking me to play stuff. GRC. What does that stand for? I've always wondered. What does GRC stand for? It must mean something. There has to be a deeper meaning. Virginia. Virginia?
I don't see the correlation there, but okay.
Yeah, me neither. It means Virginia, apparently. Wow, stream is so delayed. Maybe it's your crap Wi-Fi. Just kidding, stream is always delayed, so sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I use my hotspot. Where's my phone? Oh, I'm lit. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The beauty of Macs and iPhones, it's all kind of connected, so I can text different people while doing this. Because that's what I was just doing.
Do you want me to destroy your eardrums? Because this microphone is not set for me to play saxophone. You got a new laptop? Sweet, bro. What kind of laptop is it? Is it Bio or Buyo? I say Buyo. I used to say Bio just because it's spelt kind of like that, but I know it's Buyo. Buyo. What is? Oh, it was a joke. Okay. It's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank, bro. It's a prank. Yeah, it's pronounced booyah. That's what I thought it was.
People ask for Q&A and there's no questions come in.
It's just people trying to figure out how booyah is pronounced.
We said it multiple times. Yes.
They're still talking about it. GRC, we get it. It's not bio, it's booyah. We get it. We get it, man. Ask me questions, please. Please, I'm very... Who? GRC?
It's the TV filthy prank.
What? Oh, you just got pranked. Okay.
Well, this isn't a prank. I just got flashback.
No! Me? Okay, so I actually have a funny story for how I found out how to do mine. So I basically, in 6th grade, and we had like exploratory where we would rotate like different electives. So band was my favorite one, and we got to try out different instruments. So the last one we tried out was saxophone, and then literally when I picked it up and played it, I was like, dude, I'm a freaking professional. I can go to college knowing how to play alto right now. And I played alto. It was like it was meant for me.
So, I didn't. But, I totally wanted to play sax. Because I thought it seemed so cool, right? It just seemed more fun, right? And then, Tuba Life just kind of chose me. And then we needed one. And I played euphonium for a little bit. And then I just moved on so quickly. And yeah.
Sweet. God. Minecraft gameplay is not coming soon, by the way, Eric. Sweet. Stalker vibes? Who's stalking you? What's happening? Someone on my stream just said stalker vibes. Logan. Hey, what's up?
I'm playing tennis.
Alright.
In real life.
Oh.
Okay, bye.
Alright, bye. Honestly, who? I wasn't either. That scared me. I thought we were gonna have a legit conversation, and he was like, "I'm playing tennis." Oh yeah. And you looked up to him.
That sounds really good with the auto-tune, by the way. Nice work.
Oh, I probably shouldn't be wearing headphones because now my stream can't hear it.
So for me, like, I chose trumpet because partially my band needed it. Went to a very, very small school, so, like, kind of needed some of these instruments. And then also my older sister played it, so it was actually my older sister's trumpet originally. Not the one that was ran over by the car, but another one.
A trumpet got ran over by a car now? What?
Yeah, my grandfather ran over our first trumpet.
That's tough.
Better bought you a new one.
Actually, my mom found a cheap one on Craigslist. So
It's the treasure trove of instruments. That's what I found at Barry's next. Did you keep the flattened one, though? Tell me you kept it.
I don't know if we did. I cannot find it, so I don't think we did. I would
just love to see a flat trumpet.
That reminds me, Kennedy.
It was
Sorry to go off on a tangent here, but did Mr. D ever tell you the story of when he backed over Brianna Barrowman's saxophone at Bandmasters?
No.
I'm sad he never told that story because it was hilarious.
He did not tell me a lot of things. And I'm like, you're a butthead. Because I'm the main reason why you didn't retire right away.
Dang.
Kevin and I have some good stories about Mr. D.
I don't doubt it. I want to know this.
I'm not getting any questions. Oh, trumpet in B flat. That's not a question. That's a fact.
That's a stated fact.
All right. Yeah. B. Wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I
B,
get it because
B
your
flat.
trumpet got ran over by a car, and he's saying
Oh.
it'd be
Okay.
flat.
Okay. Yeah.
Hilarious, by the way. Thank you for that.
Whoa.
At least it wasn't this one.
Yeah. At least it wasn't that one.
This one needs work, but it works.
Run it over. Run.
Oh,
That would be a great video for views. Running over a trumpet.
Yes.
I should do that. I should do that with my saxophone. Dude, I get mega views
I don't suggest.
Already get mega views.
on one video.
Me and Aaron. Your over Lasada video is like 6K views. What do you mean?
No, it has almost 8K views.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. Someone asked, what are your inspirations?
Mine, it's between Ronnie and Leo. Or Gary, because Gary Mulligan is a crazy sax player.
Yes.
But, like, I don't know. I think Ronnie. I like his sound. I like Ronnie's sound.
Ronnie Cuber.
Yeah.
And
So
is
do you-
my band director, or assistant band director.
Someone asked if I had an opinion on Danny DeVito.
He's great. Probably really small. Yep, now we're just... Alright, just inspirations? I don't have an inspiration for my instrument, at least. Kind of do it because I enjoy it.
Nice. Someone said their tuba player sat on the tuba and flattened the bill.
Oh, that's tough.
I think I'm going to have to throw the BS flag on that one.
I would agree.
I'm filing that under r/that happened.
I'm gonna just hold on. Alright, I put r/that happened in the chat.
Yes, thank you.
My inspiration is probably anybody that would
Arturo Sandoval.
help me and help me move forward as a trumpet player. So especially Nate Metchke was a huge one. He was a band director in Neely, and he was also went to the same school that Aaron and I did. He was a very good trumpet player, and he'd always help me along with our band director. So yeah.
Yeah, Nate was an awesome dude. Sadly, passed away from cancer a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
That's the same guy that's in my chat asking the dumb questions.
He makes good Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's all I gotta say about Colonel Sanders. He makes good chicken. Oh, apparently it actually happened. He tripped and he sat on the bell of the tuba, apparently. I mean, I don't know, though. Like, you gotta be really... You gotta have a lot of weight to flatten a tuba bell.
Yeah.
So, unless you're insulting the person who did it, then go for it. But I don't think that happened. But it might have. It might have. So, Joey, you probably have had this happen to you. You know the springs on the saxophone? How they're, like, really sharp? I can't tell you the amount of... Yeah, I can't tell you the amount of times I've stabbed myself in the finger with those. Just, like, I just go to pick up my saxophone, and then, like, it goes, like, straight through my finger.
My berry, when, like, I laid my berry across my lap, it went through my pants. I was wearing shorts one day. Yeah.
I feel like it would be a health hazard. They should just, like, clip the edges so they're not so sharp.
Put, like, tiny, like, plastic tips on them or something.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Noah Man said, do you guys plan on going into a musical career? I'm just gonna answer, yeah, of course.
Of course, duh.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what kind of music career, but I'm definitely gonna use music as a career, yeah.
For sure.
I will definitely have it as, like, definitely in my repertoire anyway, but, my main goal is to go back to, smaller areas and do a lot of, agricultural work. But I definitely do want to help out with music as much as I can in anywhere I go.
All I'm saying is it depends on how my busking career takes off, because if it doesn't do very well, then I really don't have a plan B. And we live
kind of
in
the same boat as Kennedy myself. I'm already in IT, and IT's been pretty good to me. I'm kind of at a point where it would be really hard for me to make a full-time career out of music, but it's definitely something I want to keep pursuing just to see where it can take me.
Yeah. So, like, as, like, a secondary kind of thing?
Yeah, it's kind of a side hustle.
Yeah.
If I make money doing it, awesome. If I don't, no big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll kind of go... That's how I'll kind of look at it, yeah.
Yeah. Giving lessons, being a part of things like this. Just definitely keep my music alive and useful is definitely what I want to do. But I'm a rangeland management major with a livestock option and a music minor. So, yeah.
Someone said they liked how I replaced the original faces and the covers with mine. It's because I'm lazy when I edit my thumbnails. That's the only reason. I just download a video, or I just download the image off of Google and then upload a PNG file of my face onto theirs, and that's it. It's super
Don't
easy.
ever do that with my face. You will lose viewers.
But yeah, it's just because I'm lazy.
Doing that with the good people too, right?
Oh yeah.
You're going to do it?
Oh, definitely.
Alright.
Who should go on Honeycomb's face though? I'll
Just
just
like a drum set.
a literal symbol, a literal crash symbol on his face.
Are you gonna do the sounds for that or no?
Probably not. I'll just do like another no drums thing. Oh god, I'll just do another no drums thing. And if people want to send me a drum cover, okay. No one has sent me a drum cover for number 9, and I put my email in the description, and I think people are just using it to beg for collabs. So I leaked my email, and now people are just spamming collabs. Yeah, quarantine at its finest. Actually, though. Yes, ma'am. Joey, do you just have both of our streams up?
Yeah. For me.
I've got both streams up too.
That's what I'm doing. I just got them in separate monitors.
I mean, I'm using my Roku, so I can't really do that. I mean, I can do it on my computer, but y'all are gonna hear the other one.
I was switching between 2 tabs, so.
I would use my other monitor, but my lit Xbox is hooked up to it, so yeah. Oh, and my computer can only run on one other monitor. Oh my god. Coffin Dance is like a seasonal song for quarantine. Actually, though. Is it, though? I feel like the Coffin Dance hype has kind of died down a little bit. But it was really popping off a little bit.
So, what do you guys... English is hard. What do you guys like to play music-wise?
Me?
Like, what songs do you like to play?
A lot of pop and rock settings, kind of. But I like jazz. It's just, I feel like I'm more at home in, like, pop rock kind of thing. It's part of the reason I bought the mouthpiece that I bought. But
Same with me. I just lucky chops and move to music.
yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah, I'll play a lot of I'll play lots of music. I'll play concerto, what's it called? Jazz, really all music, but
Yeah.
I really like jazz. I play jazz on valve trombone though. That's my main instrument in my school's band. But
I'm more,
next year,
yeah.
assuming I get into the jazz band next year, I should be playing tuba and jazz, which is gonna be a lot more.
I'm more jazz on my tenor. It just fits my sound better on tenor. But like classical music is just not. I don't do classical music at all.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that either. For me, it's a lot of classic rock, video game, movie music, things like that. A lot of what our Ben Bell Brass band plays. Aside from that, like Lucky Chops, Young Blood Brass Band, No BS, a lot of music like that. Every once in a while, I'll play along to some ska tunes. If anybody even knows what ska is anymore.
So I had Matt Doe actually answer one of my comments on a stream, and that's just kind of flexing, but I was asking. I was just asking about like the whole like busking thing, and he was like, "Don't go out there and play like classical jazz music because no one's gonna give you money for that. Like play what people play what you know people like."
True.
And
That's true.
It
yeah.
kind of depends on what I'm doing.
Mhm.
Yeah, the most important thing is you have to pick music for the event.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like,
It's gotta be stuff people recognize.
Mhm.
for my sorry, I'm working with not a lot. Are you gonna no?
Yeah. Stuff like Charles
Hold on.
Mingus
So-
and orchestra music type.
For me, like, it depends on, like, for concert band up here, we're playing, like, Phantom of the Opera,
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
a couple marches, just fun stuff like that. Back home, typically it's more pet band stuff, because that's what everybody around there does. It just kind of depends. I prefer, honestly, stuff like my old solos, so like Honor and Arms, Adante and Presto. I don't remember that one very well, but just different things like that. It's kind of fun to revisit those old songs.
Yeah.
And then I think probably one of my all-time favorites would be a lot of the pet band songs that I did in high school. That was a lot of
Oh,
fun.
absolutely.
I still have Hey Baby. I swiped that. Or not Hey Baby, the horse. I swiped that.
So the pep band songs that we're doing is like Seven Nation Army, War Chant, and all that stupid stuff that I hate because everyone
That's pretty standard.
overuses it. Everyone overuses it. Like the only thing you ever hear in class is Seven Nation Army and War Chant.
Last year, I wasn't actually in the jazz band, but the jazz band performed Seven Nation Army one time, and he ended up starting to dock point when people would practice it because of how annoyed he got at the song.
That's what my band teacher said. He was like, if anybody plays this, we're just not gonna play at the beginning of class ever again. And of course, everyone hated that.
Some of the pep band stuff we did when I was in college was insane. We had a song called Lucretia McEvil, which is an old Blood, Sweat, and Tears song. And for a pep band song, it had some nasty licks in it.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the stuff that we did in high school had some nasty licks, though, too.
More and More was a good one.
Yep. Fridge! I'm so sorry.
They probably didn't have Durango or Macumbo when you were in high school, did they, Kennedy?
No.
You should have seen those. Those were brutal.
Probably, okay. I gotta find it now. This is gonna bother me.
Joshua brought up a good point. For the busking thing, he said you have to play to the audience.
Yeah.
Like, well, not
I agree.
like you have to like be engaged with the audience, because like I see all these people, like, just go out there and just play music and then leave. Like they don't do anything special.
Yeah, you gotta play to your audience.
So yeah, I think it was back in December. I and a couple of my friends, we went out and we were playing at a hockey arena, and I told people about a month in advance. I was like, okay, we got to pick out like this kind of upbeat music and kind of like the stuff that we play in pep band. And a lot of them were just like, yeah, but we already have all this classical music bought and everything like that. I just said, no, that's not a good idea, because people that are coming to this event, like it's a big time sports event, so people are just gonna not care about you if you ever play classical music in that kind of a setting.
Why would you do that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You gotta have some fun with it.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
We paid money for this music, so...
Like, I have some old stuff that I did in high school, like On Broadway, Blazing Saddles, The Horse. Those are fun ones to do, like, when you really want to amp up your crowd and just... I mean, I think it's fun. But it is nice to go back and do some really pretty songs and some nice songs when the time allows it.
GRC said bass trombone, definitely.
There's going to be a lot more literature out there for bass trombone.
Bass trombone is pretty dope. If I were to play a trombone, it'd have to be bass trombone.
Oh, there it is.
If you want to go obscure, do a chimbazo. Those are awesome.
All right, now my dinner's gonna be ready in 5 minutes, so we better get some questions fast.
No one's asking questions. Everyone is just stating facts.
So, in
Or
your
just-
instrument case, what are your go-to things?
Now-
Saxophone.
Other than
What was
your
that question?
instrument itself.
Mouthpiece, obviously, because that's all I ever think about. And then reeds. If I don't have reeds, I'm going to kill something.
Wait, what was the question?
What's your go-to
So,
thing?
Your
Go to what?
Okay, so in your instrument case, aside from your instrument, what are your go-to things?
Like the most important thing.
What do you keep in there?
Well, so I
Rag.
only have one other thing in there. The mouthpiece. Pretty basic to play the tuba. I mean, sometimes I have valve oil in there. Only sometimes, though.
For me, I keep valve oil, a very small deal of Vaseline, 2 things to clean out my trumpet, my mute, this lovely little music clip,
We will ban you if you make statements.
one of my inhalers, and a pencil.
Definitely carry around a rag.
I never carry around a pencil, and my grandfather gets mad at me because he's like, why don't you ever have a pencil? That's like the most important thing. It's more important than your instrument. And I'm like, well...
So my go-to is always having a pencil in my case, just because I've done enough concerts where it's last-minute changes.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Mr. Breeze is like, oh, Kennedy, I want you to hit this note instead of this note. I think it'll sound prettier. And so,
Oh, yep.
after
I
did
felt
my
it.
music.
Yeah, there's one performance. It was this year, but earlier in this year before the COVID. Yeah. There was this performance, and at the very end, I was supposed to play an F at the very end, really loud, just a normal old F, right? Bottom of the staff, that pretty little note. He just said, drop it off and do triple F at the last minute, and I froze, dude. But I pulled it off. It sounded all right.
Yeah, it never failed. We always had something added. Like, for marching band, I never was actually... So at first, obviously, I started off second trumpet to build up. But I never actually played just second. I played mixtures of first and second. So it was quite entertaining.
Savage, that was a statement. You have 3 seconds to ask a question or I'm banning you.
Mouthpiece would you recommend for classic music and jazz?
Well, like brass. Like, are you talking about like brass?
I don't really know
Or-
if it changes for brass. Does it like matter for brass or is it just...
Yes.
Okay.
It does. It depends on what you're doing, though.
Oh yeah.
For saxophone, I feel like it's a lot more different though, because you
yes.
have like baffle.
I'll take that. Like,
You have
I know that.
baffle, tip opening, chamber. So like, for jazz, I would go for like, it depends on what your sound is, because like if you want like that, if you want like Stan Getz kind of sound, then I would go with like a auto link or like maybe even like a hard rubber Meyer, maybe. Well, no, not Meyer. Like a hard rubber auto link. For if you want like Dexter Gordon sound, I would go for like maybe a Thiawana Shiva or Durga, because those are really popular right now.
And expensive.
Yeah, inexpensive. For classic music, just go with like the Selmer or Yamahas, because like that's the most recommended thing that everyone is freaking asking or recommending.
For me, I don't even use the same trombone for those kinds of music. Like, I have different bore sizes of trombones that I use for different kinds of music. So,
Wait, Savage asked, "What is existence?"
So,
Good question. Good enough question.
It's when you're alive. That's
But is it though?
according to Google, existence is the fact or state of living or having objective reality.
There you go.
There you go. You can write that down or something. Do you believe ligatures change the sound in any way? Well, yes and no. I mean, kinda. I don't really know, cause like every ligature I try out, it's nothing different. Like there's no difference in the sound.
Anything different.
But like some people claim there's a difference in sound, but honestly, not really. There's not really a difference in sound. Just choose a ligature that fits the mouthpiece, I guess, and you'll be fine. I think it's more the mouthpiece that changes the sound. The vid is delayed, so I asked question 3 seconds after I heard you say I have 3 seconds. Okay.
You get a pass.
Yeah, you're gonna pass.
So like, I know with trumpet, I like, if I'm going for more like a higher note, I kind of cheat and use a
You would never.
narrower mouthpiece.
Mm.
That actually came with this trumpet. It's a 3C, and it's definitely
Dang.
narrower. And then I typically use my 7C.
The one that I have on my trumpet is a 1.5C.
That's really small. Well, is it Bach, Yamaha, or off-brand?
It's I think it's. I know the trumpet is Selmer, or it's a Con. Sorry, the trumpet is a Con.
All right.
I don't know what the
Is
mouthpiece
like
is.
the same brand?
I think so, probably.
Then that means nothing really,
Okay.
because every single brand uses different sizing methods for their mouthpieces, which is really annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
lot of
agree.
them somewhat refer to the Vincent Bach sizing, but yeah, like for trumpet, I use an Austin Custom Brass 1.25 CS, which is a very large rim with a very shallow cup, and then
Let me go
That
get my.
sounds like a 3C.
Let me go get my trumpet mouthpiece so I can show you.
my other one is a Yamaha 16C4 GP.
Yamaha 11B4 is the Bach 7C.
See, yeah, because I have to keep in mind that if I want to get a new get another mouthpiece, I have to keep it with Vincent Bach because that is the trumpet brand. So I
Look
have
at
to
the,
kinda,
look at these valves.
put matches.
Oh, actually, it's just a lot better than I thought it was. Last time I got this thing out, the valves would not open.
My dinner is ready. So unfortunately, I'm gonna go and eat dinner. Maybe if the stream is still running, by the time I get back, I will be able to answer questions. But if there's any questions that actually relate to me, just DM me or message at me. I don't know. But I'm gonna go dinner for now. See ya.
So this is the
See
mouthpiece.
ya, enjoy.
Show me like the actual cup. That looks a lot like a 3C.
Okay.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it
So here's
says
a 3C.
says 1.5C on the side. It's a I don't even know how to say that. It starts with a V. It's a I don't even want to try.
Your camera's not showing that like at all.
It's a stork. It's a stork custom. Whatever that
Store
means.
custom.
Oh, Vacchiano.
Oh yeah. It's
That
a
makes sense.
this trumpet is a King musical instruments East Lake, whatever that means. Oh my god, my dogs are going crazy. But it doesn't have like a third valve slide. It has this thing.
Almost looks like an old silver flare.
That's interesting.
Oh.
Like, mine doesn't have it either because mine's old enough. I just pulled that out if need be. It's still loose. I have this one in the marching competition. And I have this one plastic in. I have a plastic piece on it to keep it held to my trumpet.
The valves are
Alright, for
better
showing off
than I
trumpets, let me get
thought
mine.
they were.
It's funny, if you ever look at like Monette or Harrelson trumpets or Taylor trumpets, a lot of those don't have a stop for the third valve slide. So you'll see people use literal hair ties to hold them so that they don't pop out when you're adjusting it when you play on a third valve note.
See, with me, if I didn't have that plastic stop, this would fly completely out. I mean, it is so loose. It just comes right out.
Get a load of this guy. This guy's asking, have I ever played White Lava? Duh. I'm a sax player. Of course I've played White Lava.
Alright.
Yeah, there's the video.
Oh, hey.
Ooh, that's shiny.
So yeah,
Sweet.
I technically have a first valve slide, so that's nice.
Yeah, I would agree. I borrowed a trumpet that had a first slide valve, and I kind of miss it.
Yeah, I played White
be
White
honest, I
Lava
don't use it
on
that much.
stream, but it got deleted, unfortunately.
So, over Christmas break, I left my trumpet at home because I always play for band for Christmas, and I get about halfway up to college. I called my dad and I said, don't hate me, but you're gonna have to meet me halfway next week because I need my trumpet. It's sitting in my room. So I had to borrow a trumpet, and it was a nice trumpet. It's just, it wasn't mine.
SPC
I didn't
was
like
a
it.
joke. Also, the stream got deleted, so I understand why I couldn't see it, unfortunately. Oh my god, my dogs are going crazy.
Maybe they're asking questions.
No,
I'm trying to think of some more.
they're just barking at some random people walking down the street.
What other instruments do you guys play, if you can?
Alright.
I play
So,
trumpet. I play, quote unquote, trumpet. I also know a little bit of piano, guitar, and I'm about to learn how to play bass, which is gonna be freaking awesome.
alright. I obviously play trumpet. I play trombone. I also play flugelhorn, a little bit of bass trumpet, and very small amounts of piano.
Nice.
I'm also very small amounts of piano. I'm starting to learn my blues scales and my sevenths. I'm not getting anywhere.
play tuba. I still play baritone. I picked one up not too long ago, and I've been using it a little bit. And I'm trying to learn trumpet.
It's hard. It's not easy going from low brass to high brass.
Joshua, I am gonna learn Thunder Smack, Good People, but I'm working on it right now. So
Same.
you should
Easy
be
to go from high brass to low brass, though.
you should patience yourself.
I think it's because of the I've noticed, especially the mouthpieces are way different, and just the way you have to, I don't know, the way you conform to the instrument is different.
Yeah. When I first learned trombone, I heard a description like, when you play trumpet, your embouchure is like a smile, but when you're playing trombone, it's more like a frown.
Yeah, I would agree.
Very different embouchures. It's just hard to train yourself to be able to get the right amount of air through the aperture that you have on the trumpet if you use the low brass.
The thing that I've noticed with saxophone is it's a pretty natural embouchure. Like, it's pretty much just you put your mouth on it and you cover up your bottom teeth and that's it. It's pretty natural.
For sure.
Clarinet's a lot harder though, because it's really weird.
Yeah. Especially the bass clarinet, that's so much worse. Like, I squeak so much.
Well, that might be because your entire lower register is not working.
It is now, but just good. Yeah, I squeak.
I'm trying to learn guitar. It's not working out too well.
I mean, I have two. So, my uncle just donates guitars to me randomly. Like, a couple months ago, he gave me an electric guitar. I don't even have an amp, so I don't... Yeah, and they're extremely out of tune because I haven't gotten them out in, like, 3 months. So...
I tried to learn guitar, and it was a total lost cause.
So, it hurts your fingers for the first, like, couple of months, but then, like, once you get used to it, it's fine. But I haven't played in a long time, so my fingers are gonna, like, die when I go back to playing it.
My mom bought me an electric guitar a long time ago, and I've been trying to pick it up. I guess college, you don't actually have as much time as you think you do.
Is Barry sax heavy? It depends on the brand. The one I have, it's fairly heavy, but I mean, it's nothing crazy. How about yours, Joey? Is yours heavy?
Yeah. In a car and my neck.
So yeah,
I
I mean,
use that holder.
oh yeah, I was gonna get one of those. It's just, it looks kind of weird. That's the only thing. Just a little bit.
It's a little flimsy now because I've used it for so long.
Yeah.
Get a new one soon.
Someone's telling me I should play clarinet. I'm gonna play clarinet in college probably, or I'm gonna try.
I was gonna say, I've seen a clarinet player turn into a tuba player, so I mean, anything is possible.
What?
Yeah, one of our clarinets played tuba my junior and senior. He was in my class. He played clarinet from 5th grade when we started to sophomore year, and then after sophomore year, our band director asked him to move to tuba.
Why?
He did really well.
That is not a natural progression.
So I don't know how much you guys agree with this, but like in 7th grade, or at the end of 7th grade, which was our first year playing, our band director was switching a couple of trumpet players over to French horn, and I don't know how much different that is because
Not that much different,
Okay.
actually.
French horn is like a directly more difficult brass instrument because you can change, because your tuning and your embouchure changes so much between notes. It's insane.
We've had
Because just being on tune on French horn is insane with your embouchure. You have to be practically perfect.
We had a trumpet player turn into a French horn, and he did really well as long as long as it was the mellophone, because the fingerings were the same, and he was able to kind of concentrate on that, or less on the fingerings and more on his embouchure and how he sounds and tuning.
Someone asked what tenor sax brand we would recommend for me and Joey. I don't know. It's up to you. It's like, it depends on what sound you want. If you want like something vintage, you either buy a vintage saxophone, which has a chance of not even working, or buy a P. Moriat, which is super expensive. And then if you, yeah, if you want any other type of sound, just go with Yamaha, because like Yamaha is like the industry standard for saxophones, basically. But I have a Selmer and it works fine.
Uneducated opinion here, but I've heard really good things about Yanagisawa saxes.
Oh yeah, Yanagisawa is good, but they're just really expensive. They're more expensive than P. Moriat. So if you have a huge budget, then go for it, because they're like Yamahas, but 10 times better. Not 10 times. Like, it just kind of, it just depends, you know? It depends.
It also depends upon your level, I would say.
Yeah, like
where you're at.
Yeah, like
starting
if you're...
off, I think a Yamaha would be good if you're a starting instrument.
If you're more, like, intermediate to, like, beginner level, then I would go with Yamaha. If you're more professional and you have a huge budget, then go with, like, Yanagisawa. Have I played alto? I started on alto. And Joey plays alto now. He has one. So I literally went from alto to Barry and then to tenor. That's what I did.
Yeah, I can do that.
Finally, we're actually getting questions instead of whatever we were getting before.
Alright. Complete randomness.
People asking about existence.
I just got a text from a girl. The song that I posted from the Twitch that I might have stolen, I don't know. It's called Young One.
What?
Song that they showed with Leah yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Wait, Daro texted you? Oh.
I'm on Instagram.
Oh.
Talk with him a lot.
Oh,
Well, tell him to collab with us.
yeah.
Do it.
I'll try.
I'll pay him.
You do that, Aaron.
Imagine actually having a conversation with Daro behind our backs.
I've talked with them since we made this band. I have like decent conversations with him and D-Train.
Dude,
So
I
was
would...
Daro cool with you posting that?
I think he knows. I just asked him what was the song.
He probably wouldn't mind, honestly.
Like, put it on like the internet for like the first to cease. I mean, if that seemed like a problem or not.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it would be a problem.
Just like watching them live and storing them, isn't it?
Oh, Joey, did the Memories video get copyrighted?
Let me check. I don't remember.
Because every Lucky Chop song I've done has gotten copyrighted.
It's free YouTube things up at once. Discord, and then Streamlabs, and my computer is running like.
I actually have 8 viewers right now.
I have 7.
What? You even self-promoted yourself.
Your video doesn't show all of us.
Uh,
Your thing looks like you're talking to yourself.
shout out to the 8 viewers.
Oh, it's not good.
We need more questions. We're stuck on have you played an alto sax?
Okay.
Or it's not getting copyrighted.
It did?
Not.
Oh, sweet. Maybe Adrian convinced his frickin' managers or whatever to not copyright our video.
I'm gonna ask Dara on stream like right now.
I'm trying to think of more questions.
Even though they're super
Is it
deep.
you?
What is the worst instrument you've ever played? That was just something off the top of my mind because I already have an answer to that, but I don't know if you guys do.
Yeah, no.
Like a school instrument that was given to you that actually sucked a lot.
I borrowed a blue trumpet.
Like a plastic one?
Oh no, it was do you remember Germans?
Yeah.
Like Amanda German?
I know the family.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
there's,
she had a blue trumpet, and mine was getting repaired, so I borrowed hers. Well, her brother's. Yeah, her and her brother's. And it was kind of funny because I told Mr. DeVries I now want an orange trumpet for pep band, and he freaked out. But this blue trumpet did not work as well.
Was it a good freak out or a bad freak out?
I would say level 4.
On the bad to good scale?
Yeah, his really bad is like level 10, where he throws his conductor stick.
My aunt said when she was in band, the band director would throw erasers at the kids when they did bad things.
No, he just honestly would throw the conductor stick pretty much over his shoulder by his piano, and just he'd be done. It was the end of class.
Our favorite thing that he used to do was if we really nailed a song and played it really well, he would just, out of nowhere, just turn around and run out the emergency exit of the band room.
Yes. So we also had him at a competition. He was always be all business, be all business, be all business. I think that's going to be my next question to ask you guys. But there was one competition where he knew all the judges were going to give us ones because this was a very hard piece and we played it flawlessly. And it was a very hard trumpet part, and I told him I was worried about it. He looks at the entire band and goes, during the competition. So I died. Yeah, so okay, he did this like really weird smile and made a really weird noise.
Alright.
And so like he only did that when we were at home, like, you know, in our own band room. But yeah, he typically didn't do that. So my question is, like, your band directors, did they ever have a saying or a phrase that they would constantly repeat other than one more time?
Mine.
Alright, I'm back.
Hey, you guys hear me, by the way?
I can hear you.
Alright.
My band teacher would say,
Hello.
"Oh, hi, Logan."
Hello.
Wait, hang on. Speaker, how do I...
Oh, also, someone asked
figured it
for me and Joey if we would ever play bass sax in the future.
Alright.
I plan on it. I would love to do that. I would love to play bass sax in the future.
Also, wait, are you talking to me?
No, I was reading the question on my stream.
Oh, sorry.
You guys want me to ask Aro or no?
Yeah, ask Dara if you want, or if you don't have to.
Wait, hold on. What did I miss when I was gone? Ask Dora what now?
Wait, is Dara waiting here?
But he's
No.
not. I talk with him on Instagram, though.
So what kind of question did I miss?
Nothing really crazy, but
Ask questions.
someone asked about existence. I don't know if you were there when they did that.
Oh yeah, I was right before I left.
Okay.
Oh wait, are you guys live streaming right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Oh wait, I didn't know that.
I saw somebody asked, why is Logan Feast such a badass?
Wow, what a nice
Yeah.
So okay, what?
In the same stream. Do it like on repeat.
Someone was asking if we knew how to do harmonics on a trombone.
You mean like polyphonics?
I mean, he just said he used his vocals.
Yeah, you can like sing if you're good
Yeah.
at the same time, I think.
I don't know how this is going to sound, so I'm going to warn you in advance.
Oh, are you gonna play it?
Oh no. Okay.
Excuse you.
We're good.
Sorry.
There's your multiphonics.
Wow.
Polyphonics, excuse you.
Isaac, if I ask Daro to play a song with us, are you fine if he takes tenor part on you and me?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I can play Barry for whichever.
I was thinking maybe you could do the bass sax part on tenor.
Oh yeah. I can do bass sax part on tenor and just
Right.
octave drop it.
I just send him the text.
Wait, what song would we do with him though? Do we have any songs in mind that have tenor, like solo or something?
Well, you and me kind of as a solo, and then Logan would also have the beginning solo on that too.
Who's doing the trumpet solo?
I believe Ryan. But
Ryan was doing it. I don't know.
Let the
Does Ryan
trumpets
play
fight.
stuff
Let
in,
the
but-
trumpets fight about that. Let them have a trumpet battle royale, and whoever comes out on top does the solo.
Or you can play rock, paper, scissors, whichever, really.
That's the
I don't even know
yeah.
if I can. I don't know how much stuff I can do.
we've
because-
never actually we haven't played any songs with Kennedy yet, so I'm curious how she sounds because you.
Yeah. It's.
Okay, I'm leaving him.
Oh,
What?
well, there you go.
Oh, all right, bye.
Scared him off.
Bye, Logan.
Oh.
Okay.
Why are you putting
I'm
questions?
Really excited if you guys.
Okay, so this is this person's version of a question. They said my band teacher threw a drumstick at someone. Does your band teacher have rage?
My band teacher did the exact same thing. He threw a
But
drumstick
okay,
at one of the
so
guys.
after
Yeah, he
after
did
they
that, but-
said my band teacher threw a drumstick at someone, they put a question mark.
So I think
fine,
it's
dude.
like,
Did he throw?
do you guys have
Drumstick at someone?
similar things?
Of what?
My
Like
band teacher
similar
just he threw one as a joke,
experiences?
but he wasn't actually mad.
No.
The only thing that my band director would do is like say this is his conducting stick.
Mm.
He'd just go like this, and that means he's done. He's just like, I'm
Just
done.
My
The
teacher
only
would
time
just.
it actually flew is when he let go of it while he was conducting on accident. That
Oh,
happened.
So my band teacher got so mad at the entire band for like 3 days straight because we had to perform a piece that had like a backing track over it or underneath it, and no one would get the timing right, and everyone would blame percussion over it, and it was mostly their fault. But everyone hated percussion for like the entirety before the concert. We had to perform it.
I've got a story to tell. My band teacher got super mad at like the whole class because I swear I wasn't a part of it. The trombone section started passing a vape.
What?
The trombone section just started passing a vape along, and yeah, he caught them. They got in big trouble. It was
Ooh.
pretty funny.
Aaron, can you
But
imagine
it was pretty lame because he got mad at the whole class. They were just like resting for like super long, like trombones do. So they just passed the vape.
Our band was pretty respectful, really. I think my favorite thing is when Mr. DeVries came back in and said, whose car is on my marching band field? And it was mine. Because it was my mom's old vehicle that the brake did not, like when you put it in park, it wouldn't hold. And then there's no emergency brake, and there's no reverse, and then the starter kept falling out, and there's just a whole bunch of things going wrong. And I forgot to put the wood block down to keep it from rolling.
Mm.
It was during marching band
Sorry.
season.
Our band
There goes
was
the car.
our band kind of sucked, especially when we had substitutes over. Just because everyone would just mess around and not be serious at all. So that's our band. Just kind of sucked all
Alright,
around.
I think I gotta head out of here.
Okay.
Alright, thanks for being here.
You're right.
No problem.
See ya.
See ya.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah.
for coming on.
Is your school extra and have 5 band directors? Like, what? I mean,
No.
we have a percussion teacher. Like we have a band director and assistant band director, and that's it. Why do you have 5? This person
It's a
has
bit
5.
much.
Our school
Legal.
had 5 students in band.
Exactly. Like, our school had 5 students. The only thing we had are is Mr. D and the Band-Aids. Yes, those are the band moms, Band-Aids.
Wow. Our concert band. So we're split into 2 bands. I don't know if this is the same for you guys. I'm pretty sure it is though. So we have symphonic and concert, right? Okay. So
We're all one.
so basically the better kids go to symphonic and the kids who sucked go to concert. And we had like 3 people in concert band. And everyone else, either they all left, either the people from the previous grade all left band, or they just moved on or just sucked. But I think we only had like 3 people. I think we had like 5 in concert, and I think 2 of them were people who were just starting band, and I think the other 3 were people who actually just sucked really bad.
If I remember right, I think around the time I graduated high school, we had 40 kids in band.
Yeah, it makes sense. We had 20, and that was most of the high school.
Our band has like 103.
We're also Class D2.
So we used to march at a competition called Quad State.
Ooh, yeah.
There was Nebraska, Iowa, South Dakota, and Minnesota. For the longest time, we were the only Nebraska band that even got invited to it. But we would go up
Austin is
there,
the only other one that's invited now.
and we would be marching against bands that were like 200 to 300 kids. And I'm not trying to flex here, but we sounded almost as good.
Yeah, I would agree. I know, like, for us, we didn't even have any color guard. So, like, we didn't have any flags or anything like that. It was literally just our band. And it was a lot of fun. I remember Quad State, because that was in Vermillion.
Yep, I loved that competition.
It was the hardest one, because it echoed. Because we do it in the dome.
Oh, yeah.
Because the cadence is echoed, and so it's really hard to keep on beat.
Ow!
You have to really
We were
focus on
marching.
what you're playing.
I don't know if they kept it this way, but like when I was marching, they really didn't even allow cadences other than just the typical tap, 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 tap.
Yeah, like ours was, I think it's the same as like, bup, 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 bup. Yeah, so like it was pretty tap, 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 like it was pretty basic. We kept it pretty basic, it was just easy. But the only time we had a really fun one was street marching. I don't know if that was the same when you were in high school or not.
Yeah, we had a different street cadence.
Yep. And so yeah, it was kind of weird, but I don't believe that they allow a lot of exciting cadences. I think it's just pretty basic because it does echo so badly in there.
The first 2 or 3 years that I marched, they did allow more elaborate cadences, but they cut it back to just basic stuff. Like I want to say sophomore or junior year.
Yeah, I think they've kept it that way just because it does echo so bad, and because the judges have to sit there and judge you, but they can't if you're all off just because you can't use. You know, they don't really want to.
Y'all better watch out. I'm about to let out the biggest sneeze of my life.
Okay.
I feel it. Brace for impact. It's not coming, dude.
I get told I sound like a kitten when I sneeze, so.
Can you turn the slide on? Oh, jeez.
Oh, yo, party. It's a party at Isaac's house. Dance time.
Yeah, I got a light gun. That took longer than I thought it was gonna take, but there we go. God, what was that?
So yeah, are you guys involved with like marching band or anything like that, or is it just concert band?
I'm doing
I
marching,
wish.
and well, next year, I'm doing marching.
Okay.
Next year I'll also do marching. My middle school doesn't have a marching band, but yeah, next year I'll for sure do the marching band.
Okay.
I've done a few marching band field trips where I've learned a few basics of marching. Played national anthem on a field, right? Stuff like that. And we did sousaphone spins, so that's always fun.
Nice. Skirt.
Yeah, especially when you go up there and then they just say, "So you can spin, right?" And you've never spun before with a sousaphone. Nonetheless, have you played a sousaphone? But
Someone's
that's not
asking
the
when the
point. I
next
figured it out.
Q&A is.
It worked perfectly fine. I almost fell once, and I bumped into the person behind me, but it's fine.
I know when the next Q&A would be.
I don't either.
We're in the next Q&A.
You guys hit the like button, and we'll do another Q&A in 4 days. If this video gets 5,000 likes, we'll do another Q&A in 5 days. It's not gonna
We also
happen. So
planned
don't
on
worry
doing a
about
Q&A last week and the Wednesday before that. This Q&A took so long to get everyone on.
I'm just going to use SPC Louisville's statement after the question about the next Q&A as our answer to that question. We can't do it until next year, guys.
that. Yeah, I can't do it until next year. Yeah, guys, this is a once in a year thing. This is something we do once a year. It's annual. Yeah, marching.
Yeah, if you want to talk about a fun marching band parade, it was my sophomore or junior year in high school. We actually went down to Orlando and we got to march in the Disney Magic Kingdom parade. And this was early June, I think. And it was probably 105 to 110 degrees, 100% humidity. And
You're
that...
wearing those black monkey suits?
Yep. Yeah, all black uniforms with like all black except for orange striping
Right
on
here.
them. And that parade route was, I couldn't tell you exactly how long, but especially on a day like that, it felt like it was the Boston Marathon route.
Oh my goodness.
We had, there was another Nebraska band that marched right behind us. They had a kid in their percussion line pass out right in the middle of the parade.
Oh,
wow.
shoot.
That's not
Like
good.
they had to get people to run out there, split the band up, and drag him off to the side to get medical attention for him.
Yeah, that's insane.
While you were
We
still
didn't do
playing?
quite that.
Yeah, they kept marching.
The show
The
must
show
go
must
on.
go on.
Yeah.
The craziest thing that's ever happened with marching band was, okay, we had a flute lose the one end, like the opposite end of her flute.
She turned into a piccolo player.
Yeah, pretty much. And then I lost the middle valve cap, and there's been a couple times where my mouthpiece has blown, but that was during practice. We've never really had anything like anybody passing out. And like competitions had gone pretty swell for us, and we never did. I'm kind of jealous. I think I remember Chris talking about going to Orlando.
I don't think Chris was in band anymore when we went.
Oh, okay. Because he had I think he had quit right in between there. And that's why he didn't go. Because I
Joey,
remember Mom and Chris talking about it, but I don't remember. I was so young. I was little.
Joey, you look like you're in a very scary, like, horror movie situation right now. Like, someone's just gonna come out, like, behind you, and... That looks really scary. I would hate to be in that room with you. Oh, that's better. I mean, that staircase
No,
still
lighting's
looks
just
really
all
scary,
weird.
but...
Oh no, what's creepy is being in the complex, being the only RA in the complex. And so, if anything happens, it's on me.
Dang.
That's what's scary.
I don't plan on going to college, but if I do, then
I would. Even though it's kind of expensive, I would. It's fun. Sometimes.
Sometimes, if you get good professors.
I mean, it's not just the professors. It, like, depends on how you... Like, it really depends on how much you get involved.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a very involved student. I'm involved in probably 10 to 15 campus activities.
Hold on.
So, I mean, it just depends on how much you get involved.
My college routine, which lasted 1 year, consisted of me sleeping in until about 1 to 2 in the afternoon, which by then all of my classes that did not involve music were already long over. Going to band rehearsal. I did actually go to my other music-related classes enough that I passed the test.
Dang.
But then, yeah, I would go to band rehearsal and be done for the day, stay up until about 5 or 6 in the morning, and then sleep in until 1 or 2 in the afternoon again, and that was college for me for the 1 year that I went. Not surprisingly, they did not renew my scholarships.
Oh, I am almost done. I have 2 more years.
I was gonna say something, but then I choked on my goldfish.
On your goldfish.
Yeah, man.
Rest in peace.
I got hungry.
It's the snack
The man
that
died.
bites back, not the snack that smells back.
By the way, we hit this stream has been going on for an hour, 16 minutes and 44 seconds.
The last one cut out, but I'm guessing you said some amount of seconds.
Yeah, an hour, 16 minutes. Well, hold on. 3, 2.
An hour 49.
An hour, 17 minutes for me. I don't know what it is for Joey, but
I'm so sorry. I thought I had that stapled, and I removed my remote.
I need a green screen and be like Leo P, where I just have different settings every stream.
And the light from your shoulder is missing. Microphone.
Haters would say it's Photoshop.
Poor Leo P. His streams are like awful, or not his streams. His chat in his streams is awful.
Oh God, yes.
It's just full of annoying people. It's awful.
People constantly ask him to play Monin.
It's really annoying. And then he's like, "Pay me $100 and I'll do it." And I'm like,
You're
I laughed at that. That was funny.
but people still don't stop asking, and they're like, "But we're poor. We don't have money to ask you to play a song
Apparently,
for
2 or
7
3
seconds."
people actually paid him.
Yeah, they did. But one time, someone paid $100 and asked Leo to ban some of the spammers that were in the chat, and Leo's like, "I don't even know how to do that." So he just played Monin for them, even though they didn't even ask for it. It's
I mean,
really
Leo's
hard.
cool and all, but if I'm paying him $100, he's collabing with me.
And
Say
then
that in the next live stream.
I'm paying you
Be like,
$100 to
"Oh,
go
Adrian
out.
did it for $100.
Watch Leo be on this stream right now.
One click away, guys. Right now, I add him to a stream.
Should I be super sellout and be
I
like,
Photoshop a picture of him in here.
I mean,
I get a live stream of him and just loop it.
I just clicked on Minecraft. I don't want to play Minecraft right now. Why did I do that?
it'd be worse.
Talk about it.
It'd be worse if it was Fortnite.
Oh yeah, no, that'd be awful. I uninstalled.
You guys are on my
Is
stream
Fortnite
too,
actually
right?
real?
Hold on.
What was that?
what?
Is Fortnite actually real? I'm not convinced it's real.
I played it.
By the government.
It's a scam.
I literally have a video of my old roommate driving off a cliff in Fortnite, so it was like right after that update, and she's like, "Ooh, how do I drive this?" And she just drove right off a cliff.
This
Like,
is
this is why I don't trust you to drive.
this is perfect.
Like, I'm like, this is why I don't trust you to drive my car.
All right, you guys are on my stream, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, just wait for it.
And no.
Just wait for
Oh my
it.
god, guys. There's Leo P in our live stream. Go to my stream right now. We have Leo P in our live stream.
With the delay,
Oh
I can't
god.
see him yet.
Thing is
There's not
freaking
coming, though.
All right, oh god,
three people.
I'm getting rid of these glasses now, cause
Make them tiny. No,
wait, Leo P is in your.
please. Oh, it's long now.
Here, let me go to your stream. Let me see if Leo P is really there.
Take this to me.
Whoa.
Two guys.
Wait.
I need him. Sorry for muting you, Leo. Just want to hear your
To
voice.
make him tiny.
Oh,
Go tiny out.
Leo really is in your live stream.
Let's hear, guys.
This Q&A is just not. It's turned into something not Q&A.
I agree.
He's asking if we can hear him. Leo, we can hear you, Leo. Good.
I can't hear
We can
him
hear
yet.
you.
I can't hear.
I can't.
Leo,
Leo, I'm telling you, I can hear you.
you need to speak up, Leo.
A little bit louder.
Your mic's muted, bro.
Leo, play moaning.
His mic, he's right up to his mouth. Yeah, better, Leo.
I like how right after I said that, he kind of shrugged in the video.
Someone in my chat saying, Leo, play the default dance. I actually used to know how to play the default dance on my saxophone.
I know how. I'm ashamed of it, but I do.
Is this
Leo,
even a
bro, we still can't hear you.
Played.
is this even a Q&A anymore?
Hey, I just asked a question.
What did you
What
what
was
did you
the
ask?
question?
What is one of the hardest pieces you've played?
The jazz piece that I just had to do for my audition. It was Billy's Bounce by Charlie Parker.
Nice.
It had some weird triplet 16th note crap in it that sucked. No joke, Leo P is in my live stream right now.
So, Kennedy, for your question, are you talking like pieces that we have actually performed or just pieces we've attempted to play?
Anything. Like, anything that you've worked on, any solos you've done.
Oh,
idea that
solos?
You've done solos.
I've tried to play Chartis multiple times. It's never gonna happen.
I tried to play I tried to do a solo during one of our performances. We played Centerpiece and we had to rotate solos, and for some reason some French horn players decided to do solos in a jazz setting, but we won't talk about that. I completely butchered my solo, but the band teacher was like, "Oh, you sounded great." And I'm like, "No, I didn't. No, I did not."
I like how Leo was actually demonstrating rather than just answering the question. That's participation.
He's
There you go.
not a very good person at answering the questions.
Yeah,
I think
he's just trying to
Or-
demonstrate.
for me was actually
Ow. Is that going? It's
Honor
still there.
Arms. It was very, very interesting. It was, it had a lot of slow up, slow down, a lot of, again, like the 16th note, the rhythm was just really, really weird. It was one that Nate Metchke did. I'm like, oh, lovely.
This
yeah.
lighting is crazy, bro.
I would tell my band director that I wasn't going to do a solo that year for competition he would look at me, laugh, and then the next day I'd wind up with a solo in my locker.
Nice.
Yeah, my senior year in high school, I actually did a trombone solo and a tuba solo for competition.
Nice.
Probably the hardest piece I've played as far as a solo piece that I actually pulled off well was, I haven't really played that much for solo repertoire since I graduated high school, but...
Why did you delete your messages?
I'm tired of seeing them. I'm a clickbait YouTuber.
What is one time that you tried to improvise, but you butchered it?
Where do I start? I cannot.
On my YouTube.
I'm sure I could learn if I was really dedicated, but like, nah, it just doesn't vibe with me. No.
I can't do improv.
I feel like improv is just kind of naturally there for me. I just like...
I get the very basics of it, but it's just not something that they can do.
I'm
I
just...
pulled it up on my stream.
I have to know the piece almost literally inside and out in order to improv.
You have to learn the literal chords that are playing in the background.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I ended up doing that once for band up here, and my director's like, well, just improv if you mess up. I'm like, what? No. So I really focused on that piece, and I ended up improving a little bit, very little bit. It kind of biffed, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Just remember, jazz is an excuse to play wrong notes.
Yeah.
It wasn't jazz, though.
Oh,
It
well.
was contemporary.
We have a really bad alto sax player, and literally every time the band teacher is like, do you know what chord this is? He's like, yeah, I've learned that chord since like second grade. I know what that is. I know what everything band related is. And yet he can't even improvise over 5 bars without squeaking 50 million times.
It's me.
Is this even a... I'm not even getting any questions. Oh,
Yeah.
this message will self-destruct in 10 seconds.
Okay.
Okay. Well, there it goes.
Oh,
Bye.
okay. Well, it's gone. Okay. I don't know if that was quite 10 seconds. That...
I didn't hear it explode either.
We didn't get out before it exploded, so we're all dead.
We're all dead now.
We're all dead now.
Ouch.
Oh my god, should we just end this here? I feel like I'm drunk or something.
I have to go soon because it's 10 o'clock.
It's 10.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah, I
almost...
have a round to do here in a little bit, so.
Oh.
You guys want to hear my Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation?
It's so random, but
Sure.
Get out! You need to get out! It's terrible.
This is better. That's better than what I've heard other people do.
Oh my goodness.
Get out!
I like how you say it was horrible, but then you do it again. That's how you know you're really... That's how you know it's good.
Your meme station's not being very nice to you, Isaac.
What was happening?
Station.
Who's not being nice to me?
Meme station.
Meme station?
We're gonna see them soon. I hid them.
Wait, what did he say?
You're gay. You're gay.
Wow. I feel so... I'm gonna cry now.
Put him in timeout.
Literally, that's all you
Yeah.
hear at our school is just, you're gay, you're gay, you're gay, you're gay, you're gay.
I see.
It's like, that's the only
Alright,
word
guys.
in people's vocabulary at my school.
I'm gonna bounce. I gotta go do a round, so. See you guys.
Great.
Alright,
fun.
Make sure to
bye.
get your
Alright.
trumpet part.
I will. Bye.
Oh,
Goodbye.
yeah, I should probably do that tomorrow.
Same.
I'm gonna do it eventually, probably.
I'm gonna actually do my band assignments soon.
School's done for me.
Never.
School's done
Dude,
for you?
This Tuesday.
I've got one more week and that's it. Next week and then I'm done.
Math is horrible for me because my teacher will give us stuff over the summer to do.
I'm actually done with school now. I've been done for
Really? I didn't notice.
17 years.
School ends for me on June 11th.
Do you have like snow days or something, or
I think we only had like 2 snow days in the entire winter.
that's easy?
But we get out late.
So long.
We get out late, but we go back late. So that's the good part. So yeah.
And
What? Oh, he muted himself.
Oh, there it goes. Bye, Joey.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stop streaming too. Hit the like button, subscribe.
I'm probably gonna leave the cult.
The cult. Subscribe, like, and I'll ring the bell, and I'll see you all in the next stream.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Help him defeat T-Series, because T-Series